In 1928, an author by the name of Charles Jameson wrote up some of his memories from the community of Proctor's Cove, Newfoundland, and saw his reminiscences printed in the Newfoundland Quarterly. At the time he wrote the article, Jameson said that Proctor's Cove was practically forgotten, and that its heyday had come and gone 30 years earlier. Proctor's Cove, Placentia Bay, had been primarily associated with the herring fishery. Like nearby Sound Island, the island settlement was also associated with some eerie tales. There is, perhaps, no place on earth that offers such a wealth of strange, weird stories as these little half-forgotten hamlets, wrote Jameson. One of these strange, weird stories involves a fisherman by the name of Albert who had an encounter with a ghostly white horse. One summer evening, Albert sat at his kitchen table reading a sermon book, preparing himself for the reading he was going to do in church that Sunday. His family had all gone to sleep. As he closed the book, he thought he would go outdoors and see if the skies held any clues as to what the weather would be like the following morning. Behind his house, a steep hill stretched out, grass-covered, with here and there a large boulder jutting out. As he looked, a strange white horse trotted past his astonished eyes, and with flowing white tail and mane passed out of sight around a little headland. Albert was amazed at the sudden appearance of the horse, for he well knew that no such beast lived on the island. The sight, it was said, absolutely staggered him. He went back inside and went to bed, deeply troubled by the apparition. The next day, Albert got into his punt and rowed out to his fishing grounds. As he busied himself with his usual work, an odd feeling came over him. A strange foreboding of impending evil hung over him and seemed to almost paralyze his limbs. When the feeling passed, Albert rowed back to Proctor's Cove and was greeted with sad news. One of his children, a young boy, had fallen off the wharf and had drowned. The unfortunate lad's lifeless body was found a few hours later close to the location where he had taken his fateful tumble. It was whispered, after the boy's death, that the strange white horse had been a token of impending disaster. This belief in a white horse representing bad luck or death is part of an ancient tradition, possibly dating back to pre-Christian times. Part of this belief can be seen in the Book of Revelations. And I looked, and beheld a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. A woman from Tor Bay once told me that it was very bad luck for a pregnant woman to see a white horse, for fear of problems with her pregnancy. And according to the Castle Dictionary of Superstitions, white horses are often thought to be harbingers of ill fortune. Apparently, this is particularly true if they are ridden by a red-headed girl. If you see a pale horse with a red-headed rider, the traditional charm against such bad luck is to immediately spit on the ground. Just hope your mother isn't watching. I'm folklorist and storyteller Dale Jarvis.